Hello everyone. I just wanted to film the April wrap-up part 1, which is actually kind of the second week of April because I already completed the book list readathon and I read 5 books, and you can watch my wrap-up for those. But then besides that, I read an additional 7 books. The first one was Jessie's Babysitting, number 36 of the Babysitters Club, and I gave this one 3 stars. And in this one, Jessie's Aunt Cecilia comes to live with them, and she kind of takes over, and she's bossy, and she doesn't let Jessie do anything. And in parallel with the Babysitters Club and what's going on in there, Jessie is babysitting Jackie Radowski, and he has a science project, and she kind of ends up taking over and bossing him around. So there's similarities, and then they just went through them. And in the next one, I seen a similar plot line with Dawn and the older boy, number 37. And in this one, Dawn is she meets an older boy who's from California, and he is trying to change her and tell her to do this and do that, and it'll be better. And she's changing who she is. And there's a parallel line with the Hobarts, who moved into Marianne's old house, I believe. And anyway, the parallel is that James, like the middle child and so, he's getting told to change to be friends with Zach, and Zach is from the book with Christina's Secret About Susan, if you remember that one. So there's same plot devices I've seen in both of those. And the next one, number 78, Christy's Mystery and Mylan, I gave another 3 stars to. And Christy gets secret letters, and she has to figure out who it is. And of course, in this one, they talk about the crushes of the softball, baseball team, which I always enjoy hearing about, but I don't seem to see it too much except for the books that center with her. And it seemed to be a common thread of giving the Babies in the Club books 3 stars. In poor Mallory, her dad gets fired from his job. It's not his fault. And she ends up babysitting for the Delaney's, who is a rich family with a pool. And she has to stop judging. She's being judged by others, but yet she ended up kind of judging Delaney's in a way. It's a good story. I think it's relatable because parents losing jobs. I found it helpful. And then I read Super Special number 5, California Girls, and I'm giving it 4 stars. I really like the Super Specials more. And in this one, cheesy, but they win the lottery and end up going to California to stay with Dawn's dad and brother Jeff for 2 weeks. And they each have their own little thing going on. Dawn is struggling to be okay with her dad's girlfriend, Kendall. Marianne ends up babysitting for Steffi, and she has asthma. And Christy is kind of annoyed with the way the We Love Kids Babysitters Club out there handle the club. And she takes on these 2 boys, 2 brothers, that she's been warned about by the club, but she's determined to prove them wrong. And Claudia meets a boy out there. Mallory wants to change her red hair and dyes her hair blonde and buys all this makeup. Jessie gets to hang out with Derek Masterson, the kid that she babysat for early on in the series. Stacy ends up surfing and hanging out with some surfing kids that Dawn knew. And let's see. I think I mentioned everyone. Yeah, Dawn. So, alright. 4 stars. I really liked it. I always want more out of the Super Specials. From there, I read Crown of Midnight, which is a sequel, so I can't talk about it in the Throne of Glass series, but I really loved it. I gave it 5 stars. Yes, it took me like a month and a half to read it, but it was so good. I cannot wait to continue on in the series. And the last book I read was The Golden Lily, which is the second in the Bloodlines series, and this one I'm giving 4 stars. for some reason, it took me a long time to pick it up. Like, I had no desire to pick it up again, but once I got going in the book, it was really good. So I can't wait to continue on with that series as well. Alright, then you have it. The Knit 7 books that I had read for April, and I hope to maybe film another wrap-up in a week. Hopefully I have something to talk about. Feeling really slumpish lately. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and let me know what you're watching, and what you're reading. Watching. I've seen some pretty bad movies lately. Alright, have a great day. Thanks.